One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a prize package of at least $2,500. Which star is it? Hello and good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars! Alright, we are ready for our next show, and without further ado, let's get started right now. And as always, we're going to have one player. And yes, I would like a new player. Let's see. Okay, that guy's alright. I'm just going to enter my name. Or I'll just put Jew in there. And we'll find out who our opponent is. And also, in this particular episode, we have 9 of my good friends who wanted to become one of 9 Hollywood Squares, and you'll see who they are in just a moment. But let's start this right now. Okay, so from clockwise, and let's start with the square on the upper left. We have Board, then we have Rockhawk64, then we have TheUnproPro, and then below him is Shelby, then Prince Mario, Greedy Selfish, killpunchofdoom, Ryocko, and the center square for tonight is the TwiKing. So I just went in clockwise, starting from the upper left, and then I worked my way all the way to the middle square. So I just wanted to let you know which position each of the Hollywood squares is. So these are all my friends, but they act as squares, and they are hearing the questions for the first time. So, with that said, I'm going to start with my good friend Ryocko. And her question is, according to the World Book, do most teenagers prefer the company of their friends or the company of their parents? That's actually a pretty good question. The company of their parents, if the company's worth over $1 million, says Ryocko. Ryocko says their parents. I would have to disagree with that. That's correct. It's their friends. Now, Sue is going to pick. Who's she going to pick? She has picked TwiKing, and his question is, according to scientists, originally it came from the ultraviolet rays mixing with ammonia, nitrogen, methane, and water vapor to form a primordial liquid. What do we call it today? That's a pretty good question. Cup of soup, he says. TwiKing's answer is life, and Sue agrees with that, and it is correct. It's life. Okay, so I guess I'll have to go with Board on the upper left. So we'll go with him right now. Okay, according to USA Today, as of 1988, do most happily married couples tell each other everything? That's a pretty good one. I wonder what Board has to say on the matter. Only those curious about divorce. Board says yes. Believe it or not, I'm gonna have to disagree with him. Correct. Happily married couples stress the upbeat and downplay the negative. Yeah, that's right. I thought so. And Sue is gonna go for killpunchofdoom for the block. And his question is, according to the legend, the Flying Dutchman had to sail around the world for eternally until he found what? That's a good question. The list of groceries his wife sent him out to get. An honest man. Wrong. Correct answer is a wife who would sacrifice everything for him. And I can't win by default. I actually have to earn it myself. So I'm going to go with Kill Punch of doom for the win, right now. And his question is, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission circa 1988, if you do not know the correct wattage for a light fixture, use a bulb no larger than what? That's a good one. Your head? No. He says 60 watts. I will have to... Oh, I don't know. I'll disagree with him. Oh, it is the correct answer. I'm sorry. Well, oh well, I didn't know. So as a result, Sue gets gets that square, and he picks the TheUnproPro for the win. When the famous author O. Henry called it Baghdad on the subway, what was he talking about? So that's TheUnproPro's question. And he's also a good friend of mine. We talk off and on, but he really wanted to be a part of this, and I was more than happy to give it to him. The opportunity, that is. Being mugged by Aladdin. Downtown Beirut? She disagrees. And it's correct, it's New York City, so I lost. So, Sue wins the first round. Alright, so I get to start. And it's for the secret square. And one of them is the secret square, so let's see. I'm going to try Ryocko 64 to begin this one. No, he's not the secret square. His question is, which scientist would you most likely have a laboratory filled with schist? I think I know what this one is. A sloppy one, he says. His answer is a biologist. I'm gonna agree with that. No, it's a geologist. Oh, wow. I'm really sucking at this one right now. And he has selected, or she has selected, excuse me, TwiKing. What is known as the City of Bright Lights? I think I know what this one is, but this is Sue's question. Chernobyl? Las Vegas. She agrees. And it is Las Vegas. Yeah. Well, I'm already behind the 8 ball as it is, so I'm going to go with Greedy Selfish 97 for the win. For the block, or rather, excuse me. Do some deer bark? That's a good question. Yes, they're watch deer. I don't know what that... They bark when they make love. Surprisingly, I'm going to agree with that. No! Oh, they bark when they're nervous or scared. So so my opponent can't win by default. And she's going to go for Greedy Selfish for the win. His question, according to the famous Farmer's Almanac, excuse me, it is best to stud your animals under a full moon? Or is it best to stud your animals under a full moon? Is it? Always. That way they can see what they're doing. No, it makes no difference. She disagrees. Correct. Wrong. The correct answer, no, it makes no difference. So, as a result, she made a mistake, and now I have a second chance at this. I'm going to go with Prince Mario, and his question is, toward the end of World War II, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin met several times. What famous nickname did they earn? That's actually a good one. What is it? Huffer, Puffer, and Tougher. The Peacemakers. I'm gonna agree with that. No, they were called the Big Three. I didn't realize that one. So as a result, Sue can win with Board, yeah. And his question... A growing number of parents think their young children should be present when their mother is giving birth. Does the American Psychiatric Association agree? Why not? I was there when my mother gave birth to me, said Board. He thinks it's a good idea. She disagrees. And she's correct. It's too stressful for a young child. Yeah, that's right. So... the secret square was I didn't see who it was, but it kind of went a little bit too fast. But anyway, well, right now I'm behind 2 games to 1. Now this game can tie it up, but I have to go for the win. I have to win. Alright, I'm going to pick someone who hasn't been picked yet. I will pick Shelby. And his question: according to folk medicine, the #1 cause of puffiness, particularly in the face, is what? I think I know what this is, but let's see what Shelby has to say. Corn should be best be popped before you eat it. He says too much salt in the diet. I'm actually going to agree with that. And it is correct. Okay, so Sue is going to pick... she's going to pick TwiKing, and his question is: the word aloha has 4 separate meanings. Greetings, welcome, farewell, and what? That's a good one. Help, I can't swim. No. Love. She disagrees. Nope, she's wrong. The correct answer is love. See, I would not have known that, actually. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go with Ryocko for the win, baby. Yeah! And her question is: David only needed 1 stone to kill that big guy, Goliath. Where did it hit him? Now, believe it or not, because I mentioned before that I am a Christian, I should know this one, but it all comes down to what Ryocko has to say, so I have to really pay attention to this one. Where it probably hurts the most. Yeah. Ryocko says on the forehead, and you know what? I agree with you. Yes, it is. So I won the game, and now we go to a tiebreaker. And I have to really pay attention to this one, because if I fail, it's over. So here we go. Okay, I have to select a celebrity, so this all comes down to whether or not I can win on this one. Although Ryocko gave me the win, you know what? I'm gonna go with, what the heck? Let's go with Ryocko. You know, she gave me the win, and I'm gonna, choose her for the win, and to break the tie. Okay. According to the Ladies' Home Journal, the average cost of doing it for 18 years is $199,650 in 1988 money. Doing what? Don't even answer that. I will do that. Making Johnny Carson's monthly alimony payments. It's raising a child to the age of 18. Believe it or not, I will agree with this. For the win! Yes! Yes! So I won, and I'm gonna go for a car, baby. Yeah! Let's see. I'm gonna choose #1. Okay, there's my blue car. There's the one I want. Alright. Alright, for the win, do I get the car? Oh, right, I have to press the button again. Nope, it doesn't fit. Well, believe it or not, since I did win, I could do another episode featuring the same 9 people, because, well, technically, when you win, you become champion. No, it's not until you lose that, it's either until you win a car or you lose. It's as simple as that. That's how, your championship reign ends. It's either when you win a car or you lose. So, believe it or not, I'm gonna play another game, with the same 9 people, in the same positions, as always, and then, until I either lose or win a car, I will, host another, I'll ask people, whoever wants to be in the next Hollywood Squares. That is after episode 4 or until I lose, or I'll let you guys know. Until then, stay tuned for another episode coming up not too long after this. Alright, peace out, everybody.